What's going on, guys? No Guides here. Welcome back to another video. Now in today's video we're going to go over why you're not winning your last couple of games, why you're always stopping at 22 wins and you're never pushing into Elite 3, why you're stuck at 19 wins but you're never pushing to Gold 1. I'm going to go through why this is happening, and it's something to do psychologically speaking. It's something to do with playing not to win but playing not to lose. Now, just to give you an insight, I'm experiencing this right now. I'll explain the situation. I had to win this game because Elite 1 was basically on the lines. And if I didn't win this game, the Elite, for that matter of fact, would have been done. I had to win every single game. And what happened was, you'll see this game in the background. I've never played so defensively before in my life. And this is why it almost affects your performance. And because I had to get this win, it changes the way you play. And this is something that people always ask me, why at 22 wins can I never get that Elite? It's because what happens is you go to this mental state of playing not to win but playing not to lose. So what I mean by that is you hold the ball much more. I know you know what I'm talking about. In your final game you might only have 3 shots on goal because you hold the ball much more. You don't play your normal attacking football. You're playing very conservative. What would happen is most of the time is that you hold the ball, you'll have maybe 1 or 2 attacks and your opponent will have 10 attacks and you end up losing. That's what typically, and this is what happened to me. It's never happened to me before, but I knew at this point I had to clutch this game because I knew everything was on the line over here. So it was a very, very important game, and this is why you need to get out of the habit. And this is why you need to take a break. I'll give you an insight what really happened. So I wanted to go for Elite 1, so I was playing my first 15 games. I was happy sailing through it. I was playing properly. I only could see like 6 goals, I think, out of the whole 15 games. Playing very, very good football. My 15th game, I looked at my phone. I don't know why I went 2-0 down. But basically what happened was I hit the post. You might hit the post as well. Hit the post 3 times. But the worst thing ever happened to me. I conceded a goal, but what happened was the goal didn't register. I was winning. I came back 2-1. I hit the post 3 times. I scored a goal. But you're not going to believe it. The referee blew the whistle after I scored because of a foul. It wasn't my foul. Do you know how the foul actually worked? His player ran into my AI player and then for some reason it ended up being a foul. And what happened was, at that point, I didn't take a break. And this is why taking a break in the early stages, because let me ask a question, how many back-to-back losses do you get? Right in the chat right now, in the comment section down below, how many back-to-back losses do you get in a weekend league? And this is why you need to avoid it, because later on, it's going to sting you in the arse. And this is what happened to me. I lost that first game. I didn't take a break, and I'll be honest, I should have taken a break, but I thought because I was playing good football, I only lost because the referee basically shafted me and I hit the post. I got very unlucky that game. But again, I should have hit the post. When I got into the next game, I was playing angry FIFA. I was rushing what I was doing, running out with centre-backs, making very silly mistakes. You look at my gameplay, you probably think this guy's playing like a Gold 1, barely Elite 3 player when you look at how I was playing at that point, because I was rushing. And the problem is, once you go up against a player, for example, who's maybe not even as good as you, but you end up losing for that simple fact. So it's very, very important that you don't get back-to-back loss. What happened was, long story short, I went 15-0, 15-3. I got 2 back-to-back losses after that. After that, I'll be honest, at that point I lost my head, and to clutch Elite 1 after that, I ended up playing 4 top 100 players. Let's just say after that, it was just an absolute disaster. But again, every single player that I was playing against top 100 players, they all wrecked me. Now, I'm not saying I would have beaten them because I'm pretty sure they're very, very good players. And I'm pretty sure maybe I might have won one of those games. I got very unlucky maybe on 1 or 2 of them, maybe because of delay as well. But the reason why I lost, in all honesty, was because I was playing not to win. All I was doing the entire game was I was playing like this, holding the ball, waiting for the safe option, going down the wing, doing these stupid stuff, which I don't know why I was doing it, because it cost me in the end. And this is why, once you get that situation when you take a loss, just take a break. Because what would happen is, if you don't get 20, let's say you're trying to reach Elite for the first time, if you're not 20-4, you're not going to reach Elite, because psychologically speaking, it's really going to affect you. Because as I said, I know that, and don't lie, this probably happens to you as well, right? You go into your game, and let's say you're on 21 wins, and you think, okay, you know what, I got 3 games left. That means, hang on, I got to win 1 game, but then I can afford to lose the next one. Then if I win the one after, I can get Elite. You want to not even think about that, because as soon as you do that, that's when you go into the mindset of playing not to lose, and playing instead of playing not to win. And this is a big, big issue. And this is why I think a lot of you guys are struggling, especially those in Elite. And I'll be honest, I never suffered this before. It was only this weekend league really, because I'll be honest, I was just tired after the charity stream, and I'll be honest, I was deflated after the losses that I got, and obviously the delay was something else, especially because of the way I play. I only like dribbling, just a fake shot and dribbling. That's what I like to use. So it really did cost me towards him. But as you can see, look, you can see the way I'm playing right now. I'm playing maybe I don't even know how bad I'm playing right now. I'm not playing the most amazing play. He was still a very decent player. But more than not, I didn't deserve to basically lose this game. I mean, or should I say, play this bad. And I even bought Team of the Year Ronaldo on, because that is how desperate I was. I actually bought a loan card for the first time in my life. And that is something that is really important. And also, don't forget as well, a lot of these pro players, towards the end, a lot of them, they fish home games. The reason how I know this is I played 4 top 100 players in a row, and every single one of my games was away. And every single time I got into the game, people were just backing out. It was an absolute disaster. But anyway, that's something else. But that's what you expect. Everyone's trying to... This is the week where you can make so much money. So the point I'm trying to say is, listen, take a break. And once you get that situation where, you have X amount of wins, don't look at how many wins you got left. Don't think you can... If you ever think you can afford to lose a game, it's going to backfire. Just play normally. Because once you think, okay, I have to win this game, do or die. Because once you get that one loss and you have your last couple of games, then your whole gameplay changes. And that's why it's very, very important to play normally. That's what I wanted to say. It's a quick tip I wanted to give you. So whenever you're in a situation where you have one game left and you want to clutch it, just play normally. In case you're wondering as well, out of everyone that I coach, I always tell them this as well. And if you're on my Discord as well, you would know. Getting the first elite is the most hardest elite, but it's also the most easiest. What I mean by that is, after that period, getting elite is simple. Because you see, this is the mental barrier. Because once you get elite for the first time, you don't worry after. You start playing normal football. You play nonchalantly. You play without caring. Well, not without caring, but you play without thinking too much. But as soon as you have that one game left and you haven't got elite before, you start panicking. And that's why I think, and I was looking at some gameplay as well, looking back, no, I think I had only a couple of shots in this game. And even then, most of the time I was overplaying what I was doing. I could have done the most simplest thing, did a fake shot and go outwards, but I didn't do it. This weekend league was an extremely sweaty weekend league as well. Given obviously now I think if you got elite now, we ended up getting elite in the end, didn't get elite 1. But I'll be honest, that was completely my fault. But we're just going to skip it to 45 minutes, just so I don't waste any more time, because the video's already overrunning, and also you don't want to see me in the menus. But yeah, as you can see, look, and here, once I go 1-0 down, look, you can see the desperation. You can see how bad I'm playing. Just watch this. This is novice mistakes, running out of my right back. Now I'm left in a 2v1 situation. Thankfully, I'm recovering with Trent. But just look at this defending. It's such poor defending. And this is when I was 1-0 down. I was getting desperate. And also, what happened was, as I was rushing, look at this. I'm doing an offside trap. That is the worst place to do an offside trap. I don't know why I did that. That is the most silliest decision to do an offside trap there. He was facing my player. If you don't know through ball there, that's it. Would have been 2-0. It would have been game over. And look, just watch my attacks. I'm 2-1 down here. Look, watch. I'm just rushing my attack. Look, see? There's no... Why am I making double X? Why am I doing a spam pass there? You see, and this is why those earlier games, that's why the cushion games are really, really important. Unless you have your mentality on check, it's really important. One thing I would recommend to do as well is what I did after this game, or sorry, before this game. I went back and I looked at some of my usual gameplay. This was something I would recommend. If you have a good weekend league, or you're playing against an elite player, or you play against a top 100 player and you won that game, try to record your gameplay and watch it back. What happened was, I realized I was playing so bad, so I literally just went back and watched one of my videos, saw how I played normally, and then my playstyle just changed from this point. Because what happened was, I was playing a different game. I wasn't even playing FIFA. And that's what I'm trying to say. It's such a big thing. This is why, to become a top tier player, it's about consistency. But anyway, that is why it's really, really important. To obviously be very, very careful. And obviously the first goal is really important. And that's why I just think, you know what, from now on, if you ever struggle, don't look how many games you get left. I think this is the goal we get in the end with Ronaldo. Team of the year, this is how bad it came. We had to let Team of the Year Ronaldo clutches, and even then, I barely won it. But anyway, that is pretty much the most important thing. I'll be honest, this weekend league, it wouldn't be this worse. I know the connection was awful. Please let me know in the comment section down below what you got this weekend league. I know the connection was absolutely horrific. It was honestly probably my worst weekend league. Honestly, weekend leagues like this just made me not want to play FIFA. I don't really enjoy this FIFA this year. In contrast to other years, this FIFA, it's not really, I'll be honest, my most fun FIFA. I wouldn't say I kind of play this game and I really enjoy it. But I definitely think, as you can see, look, that's lone CR7. But yeah, and I think now it's just a game of possession. And I'll be honest, I'm happy. I got elite in the end. See rewards on Thursday. I'm also going to start streaming as well daily now. As you know, my internet is absolutely diabolical, but I'm trying to get my family to stop using the internet at 8 p.m. for an hour. So fingers crossed I can stream hopefully daily at 1 p.m. At 8 p.m. Sorry. But anyway, guys, let me know how your weekend league went. I just thought I put this video here Just, because I thought, you know what, it'd be interesting to release this video just to give you a bit of insight and kind of just talk to you guys and just so know that weekend league, it's not just you that struggles, all of us struggle. Some people that I know, not just I did, a lot of good players. I know I got a lot of people on my list who are regular Elite 1 players. I know one guy didn't even make Elite this week. And this is a problem when it comes to connection delay. There's nothing you can do. You can only play the odds in your favor. But anyway, guys, hope you enjoyed this video. In case you're wondering what happened in this game, ended up winning in the end. Went to extra time and all the way to pens, I think. But as you can see, if you watch this back in the background, you could just see how slow I was playing. I was playing so bad. I don't know why I was playing so defensive. Another thing you could do is also progressive tactics. So you could start with a defensive tactic, and then once you feel the game out, you can go a bit more attacking, increase your depth by 1, or maybe have your CDM on balance, stuff like that. But anyway, guys, hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you very much for watching. I'll catch you next one. Tomorrow I'll have a video out as well. I'm in the mind, the elite player, all that will be. But anyway, guys, thank you very much for watching. Take it easy and I'll catch you next one. Peace out, boys.